Good morning, all you cool cats and kittens. I had to say that, y'all. Good morning. Hey, Jamie. How are you doing? I was just making fun of Carole Baskin a little bit. Got poke fun at her a little bit. She's always got some kind of drama going on. We're going to talk about it this morning. Okay, let me find my chat on my phone. Where's my little phone thing? I prop it up with. Here we go. Phone thing. Uh-oh. Prop it up with. Here we go. Turn the volume down. Before we get started, I want to say to Michelle Fury, she was in the chat Friday. She typed in the chat that she was taking her little bird to the vet. It was sick. Well, I heard it passed away, and I just want to tell her how sorry I am to hear that. And I had her and the little bird and her son on my mind, and I just wanted her to know. Thinking about her, we're here to support you. Oh my God, Andrew, YouTube actually notified him on time. They're so... Leroy, they say I miss you. Oh my God, miss you too, Leroy. How you been? How's the family? I need to put my messenger back on my phone, but I'm going to have to delete some more apps. My space is filled up. I think my phone's going to crash. Every time I'm using an app, it pops up Google services, and it says close app, app not responding, report. I reported, been doing it for days. Debbie, good morning. Hey, Dennis, how are you? Yeah, Leroy, I'll shoot you a message here in a little bit when I get off here. I'm going to have to uninstall something. I'm going to have to uninstall my ghost detector app I got on my phone. I've been meaning to tell y'all about that, and it slips my mind. I downloaded a ghost detector app, and it said some crazy things to me, but I don't think it works too good. I want a real ghost detector, a handheld one, not a stinking app. It's so sad to lose a pet, yeah. Well, I had her on my mind the other day, so I made a community post, and then Mel, she commented, and she told me that the bird had passed away, unfortunately, and they were devastated because that was Michelle's little boy's bird. And I think's what it was, the breeder they got it from may have took the bird too early from its mama or something. I don't know, something like that. Mel. Cheryl, Bieber's in the house. We're going to take this morning show on the road over to Bieber's channel one morning. Her and I's got a good stream planned. Oh, let me mute. I saw Andrew's comment, and I was trying to cough. My screen says you have 533,000 subs. Yeah, I wish. It showed I had a bunch of subs a while back to Mel. They didn't wean it, and it starved. Well, I used to watch this guy. I think I'm still subscribed to him on Sunny's channel. But he got an African gray parrot, which he was teeny weeny, and he was having to feed her. He got her from a breeder, and he was having to mix up little, mushy food, some kind of stuff, and feed that little bird. Mine says 10,000. Gosh, I wish I had that many. I don't know. If I had that many subs, I might become a nervous wreck. More nervous than I already am, I hope the members enjoyed our little stream we had yesterday. I was a little bit nervous because when you do a members only stream, it forces you to be on camera. I'm just not on camera a lot anymore. It just makes me really nervous, but it wasn't too bad because I know who's watching me. Only members can watch. But anyhow, we're going to pick out a day, like, try to do it on Sundays for members chat. Hey, Alex. I feel like I can express myself a little bit better and say what's on my mind. I know exactly who's watching me. Maybe you really do have that many subs. No, Andrew, I don't. I'll tell you exactly how many subs I got. Hold on just a minute. I got to look in my app. I don't even know myself. Well, crap. I'm on Sunny's account. Let me get into Coffee with CC. I have 2,216 subscribers. You were great. No worries. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that, girl. I seen you made it to Discord. I said hi to you last night. Hey, I see your comment, Jamie, on the members only stream. Ashley Banfield was just added to Court TV about 2 weeks ago. I love Ashley Banfield. She's my hero. She really is. She's living my dream. A reporter, investigating true crime. She knows how to speak real well, express herself, word stuff. I really admire her. I like Nancy Grace, but I'm a bigger Ashley Banfield fan. And she's been looking into this Lori Vallow case. Hold on, we're going to get to our topics. We're going to do probably Carole Baskin first. Okay, all you cool cats and kittens. Let me find. And I'm only going to be able to see the top chat for a while. Hey, Ginger Locks, I hope you're feeling better. So Carole Baskin has had some drama going on. Of course, she's still doing her video diaries. She's still making Don. She's painting him to be like the irresponsible one. She's the level-headed, rational one, and he's getting dementia dumpster diving. She's still doing that crap. She is so stupid. She don't got enough sense to know. She's giving police a motive. But you know what? Police really don't need a motive if they can prove murder. Okay, so two YouTubers from the UK tricked Carole Baskin into an interview, pretending that she was going to do an interview with Jimmy Fallon. This is freaking hilarious. It's hilarious. But I'm going to read y'all what it says. It says, Carole Baskin doesn't appear to be too mad at all about being pranked. The Tiger King star fell prey to British content creators Josh Potters and Archie Manners, who tricked her into believing she was being interviewed by late night host Jimmy Fallon. Is what Carole said. I was suspicious as we were doing it because the questions appeared taped, but had no idea it would turn out to be such a fun prank. Baskin said in a statement to CNN, it gave us a very welcome, good laugh. I appreciate their cleverness, and they created their video in a way that I don't feel was in any way mean-spirited. Are you kidding? They pranked you because they think you killed your husband, lady. I mean, God, Jesus. This woman has no common sense. The pair posted a video on YouTube of how they convinced Baskin into believing she was doing what she thought would be her first live interview since the release of the Tiger King Murder, Mayhem, and Madness. According to the video, Baskin initially declined to chat. So what they did is I watched the video. They convinced her that she was going to be on the Jimmy Fallon show, through live video. Okay, so when she got to the interview and in front of the camera, through the Zoom, they tell her, you won't be able to see Jimmy Fallon. You're just going to be able to hear his voice. So they just took little clips of Jimmy welcoming people to the show, downloaded it, just little clips of him saying stuff about cats, this and that, to make it look like he was really talking to her. They download those clips to the iPad, and they would push it. And she was being interviewed by Jimmy Fallon. You could tell that was clips downloaded, but she was just going along with it. She even puts a big flower headband on her head. I wish I could show y'all this video, But these are big YouTubers. They would probably strike me. She even flips her hair over her head and adjusts her hair. I mean, like she's some kind of like hot blonde with long hair. It was freaking hilarious, y'all. Chrissy, good morning. It's Southern Mom. Hey, Very Mary. Where's Tremaine at? Tremaine, we're paging you. You better get your ass in the chat, son. He commented the other day and said, have y'all missed me? Yeah, we have missed you, Tremaine. You need to get your ass in here and let us know you're okay. Okay. So Carole Baskin says since the, release of Tiger King and the coronavirus, it's been business as usual for her. Nonstop working. She likes to paint herself like as this hard worker when really everybody else does the work for her. And she sits back, on her mountain of money. And she gets people to volunteer to take care of those cats she's got. She said she had to let a lot of her staff go since the coronavirus. And I'm thinking, most of the people there are volunteers, and some of the volunteers had to pay to volunteer. And during this interview, she says something about may not be able to give any more tours after this coronavirus. And I'm like, weren't you all against Joe Exotic having his little zoo and have people come through doing tours? Yes, she was. But now she's going to do it. Let me tell you, she's not got a sanctuary. When you are open to the public and you're giving people tours and stuff and charging them, that is not a real sanctuary. What she's doing, like, sanctuaries sometimes will give tours to the public as education to educate people about wildlife and stuff. This is not what this lady's doing. Yeah, she's probably maybe going to jail because, let me tell y'all something hilarious. Ripper Jack Gaiman, he changed his name to Ripper Jack Media. The Ripper. He's been coming for Carole Baskin, video after video, evidence, evidence, evidence. He was in front of her. He went to Florida, y'all. He was outside of Big Cat Sanctuary, outside of the gates. He was doing a video. The gates was locked down. And you heard someone say, get out of here. Probably someone that worked at the sanctuary. Hey, Red Rhyme. Is there somebody in the chat named Marty? I see Mel Mel's message. I don't know. I hope she goes to jail too, Jane. This woman, she had something to do with the disappearance of her husband. Look, this woman's got and I know I always say this woman's got millions of dollars, and her sanctuary looks like an overgrown, rundown roadside zoo. She don't have all these damn big cats that she claims to have. I'm hearing that she will get these cats, claim that she rescued them, raise a bunch of money for them, and then, the cat mysteriously vanishes or disappears, just like Don Lewis did. I text Tremaine what he said. Says, he better get his ass in here, Chrissy. You tell him. I'm tired of his antics, tell him. I play it hide and seek. When my usual people's not in here, it does concern me. I don't know if they're going to find any evidence against her. Look how many years it's been. It's been 1997, Very Mary. She disappeared. I was 17 years old when Dawn disappeared, and I'm 40 now. That is a long time. My son said, she fed him to the tigers, Mom. I said, Timothy, I don't think that she did. I think that would be a dumb move. Even though if tigers ate bone and all, even all these years later, if there was a one piece that hit the ground the tiger didn't eat, even like a little tiny fragment, archaeologist or whatever, anthropologist, whatever, could find it. Whatever you call those people. I think it's archaeologists, so. Have you seen the interview with Carole with no makeup on? Her pupils are so pinned. She's definitely on opiates. Mac, I keep saying that. Good morning, Mac, by the way. Mac, I keep saying that. There's something wrong with this woman's eyes. She is too calm. Like her voice is always the same level. She never shows any excitement, laughter, unless, it's something about herself. You know what I'm saying? But she looks like she's on some kind of dope. Xanax, pain pills, something. What irks me about her is she puts up these videos about Dawn all the time, and she tries to come off as like she's being nice, talking about it, her video diaries, but really she's painting him in a bad light. It's like irresponsible, frugal, which he was, tightwad, but so what? Um, you know, she's like the perfect one. She's the responsible one, the rational one, the victim. She cray cat. Good morning, cat. Well, see, she owns another property, Jane, because I watched an interview with that Kenneth Farr's ex with Ripper, and she owns another property where they keep goats and chickens, farm animals at. Well, she did back then when Dawn disappeared. I'm assuming she still got that. He could have been killed out there. The lawyer seems to think that Dawn got a phone call. Somebody lured him out to go look at an airplane, promised him a good deal on it because we know he liked to save money. And Dawn was known for, doing the uncharted flights and all that. But anyways, got him out there to look at the airplane, got him in the airplane, and someone got him from behind with the ligature or something, rope or something, strangled him. Chickens eat everything up too. Yeah, and you know something about chickens? Chickens will eat meat. Yes, there's a lot of people on YouTube I've noticed that feed their chickens meat. I don't. I don't want my chickens to eat meat. I give them the protein they need. But yeah, chickens and a hog. Pigs will eat everything. I watched a forensic files one time of these two brothers. They had killed a couple people and they fed their bodies to the hogs. The hogs eat everything except for the teeth. That's a true story. I'll have to do a video on that and put it up on my Patreon. Exactly, Jamie. Don isn't here to respond or defend himself. What really gets me, she didn't even have a memorial service for this man. Like, this man disappeared without a trace. Nobody knows what happened to him. She don't want anybody to talk about it. She don't care. She wants it to go away. But Don had family and friends that left him. He's a human being. His family and friends deserve to know what happened to this man. Now, I don't know if his kids done a memorial service or anything. Maybe not. Maybe they're waiting to find out what happened to him. I don't know. That greedy bitch took everything. All the money from the kids and everything except for like 10%. I couldn't do that to nobody. Let me tell you, Mac, what I'm hearing about Carole. Let me just tell you. I'm hearing that the way that she describes meeting Dawn is not actually how it went down. She describes having a fight with her husband, running out of the house down the street. Dawn just so happened to be driving down the street, pulled over, convinced her to get in the car, said, "Here, you can hold this gun to my head. Just get in and talk to me." So all night, she held a gun to his head. They rode around and talked. Like, who does that? Anyways, I'm hearing Carole was a prostitute. And Don liked to pick up prostitutes. And that's how he met Carole. He was her John. And he fell in love with her. They started having an affair. Then they left their spouses and got together. That's what I hear. She was really a prostitute. Oh, thank you, Mel Mel. Let me get back. See, I'm only seeing the top chat because I was reading an article on my phone. So let me get back to the chat on my phone so I can see everybody's comments. Ariana, Hey, girl. Macqueen, same here. Opiates definitely pin your pupils. I'm not seeing this series though, so I haven't seen The Woman's Eyes. Well, I made my judgment on Carole Baskin before I watched the Netflix documentary. I went and watched her videos. I researched Dawn's disappearance, read up on it, found some news articles, some clips, read up a little bit about Big Cat Rescue, and I knew. I was like, man, this woman done something to her husband way before I watched the Netflix documentary. So I just want to make that clear. I didn't base my opinion on Carole by the Netflix documentary. I did my own research. Tremaine, you better be glad you got in here. I was getting ready to come to where you live and kick your butt. Where you been? I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I just seen a fight break out in the Metro PCS store. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, beautiful CC. Good morning, my wife, Chrissy. Good morning, Light Feather. And you know what? Look, I brought you and Chrissy together. Now y'all have a beautiful friendship because of my chat. I want to take credit for it. I watched the, speaking of body language experts, I think it's called The Dialogue Body Language, something like that. It's a lady. She is really good. Okay, so let me get to my screen share. Oh, yeah, before we go on to Lori Vallow, I got to go back and watch Ripper's videos he did last night. But there is a criminal defense attorney. I'm a little confused about this, so I'm going to have to go back and watch. A criminal defense attorney in Florida that's going to represent anyone pro bono that's got information about the disappearance of Dawn. That's my understanding. So he says, yeah, just call me the love doctor. Hey, I got called Dr. Doolittle yesterday. My neighbor that's moving in, him and Mark went to school together. He came over and he was looking over the fence at Annabelle. And then here came that goose and duck. And he's like, God almighty, you're like the Dr. Doolittle at the neighborhood. I know. I love it. I love animals. Okay. Let me get to my Lori Vallow stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to look more into the Carole Baskin prostitution thing. Probably not find nothing about it. I wonder if anyone's ever done a criminal background check on her. Because if she was ever arrested for prostitution, it might show up unless she paid to have it like a sponge. It's what you call it, a sponge. Anyhow, I'm glad those two YouTubers pranked her. That's freaking hilarious. Y'all got to watch that video. If anybody wants the link to watch that video, let me know, and I can go back to that article and share it with you because the article's got the video in it. So let's talk about this nut job, Lori Vallow, a minute, who I watched the Dateline episode Friday night. I actually watched it Saturday morning because I missed it Friday night. Oh, so when Ripper showed up at Carol's gate, it was on the anniversary of Dawn's death. See, I half listen to stuff, Mac. I gotta quit doing that. I'm noticing when I'm listening to these videos while I'm trying to clean and stuff, I get distracted and I don't get all the information. So I need to wait and watch the videos at night when I'm sitting still. Hey, Ripper better be careful messing with Carole Baskin. I'm telling you, she's got money. We all better be careful talking about her. She could probably sue me for saying she for slander. But what I said about her being a prostitute, I actually saw in an article, in an interview. That was according to Jeff Lowe. She was a prostitute, I believe. But we all know how he lies. But that makes sense because it's kind of weird. You have a fight with your husband, you run out of the house, and some strange man slows down. You get in the car with him, hold a gun to him all night while you go talk. Married man with children, and you're a married woman. I just don't believe that. That story's exaggerated. That gun part is exaggerated. And I heard that come straight out of Carole Baskin's mouth. Were y'all talking about the Waco, Texas stuff? Yeah, that is. I don't know a whole lot about that. I know a little bit about it. Yeah, I think that's going a little bit too far, showing up in front of her house. But hey, if that's what he wants to do, I wouldn't do that. Or in front of her gate. It's not her house. At the sanctuary, because she don't live at the sanctuary. You know, for someone that runs a sanctuary, she's not too hands-on. She's got all these people doing stuff for her. You know, I'd love to have a goat sanctuary one day. Because goats are really mistreated and people just don't realize what awesome pets they are. They're like a dog. They're smarter than a dog. But I'd like to have a goat sanctuary, but I wouldn't want everybody doing my work for me. I'd want to be hands-on because I'm passionate about it. I care about the animals, right? She's not that way. She don't have one bit of passion in her voice. Not one bit. Okay. So let me get to this crazy Lori Vallow. I could go on about Carole for hours. So this article is talking about Lori Vallow's sister who died. I'm going to read it to you. But the Dateline episode was crazy. Lori's niece, Melanie, that girl's crazy. She's got crazy eyes, y'all. And I'm not talking about like someone's got eye problems, like their eyes crossed, nothing like that. I'm talking about she's got wild eyes, like something is wrong with her. You know, she's married to this new man, this Pulaski, however you say his name, man. And just like Lori, after 2 weeks of knowing this man, she's married real quick. You know, here Chad got married 2 weeks after Tammy died. But Lori's got a lot of dead bodies around her. Her sister died mysteriously in 1998. Now I'm hearing that she was a bad diabetic, so. Okay. An exclusive report on Court TV Live on Tuesday night. Journalist Ashley Banfield uncovered the mysterious death of Lori's older sister, Stacey Lynn Cox Cope, who died suddenly in 1998 at the age of 31. Her cause of death was undetermined. You can look at one death as a coincidence, Ashley Banfield tells People magazine. But these people have had a trail of deaths that seemed natural and now are under investigation. This may be yet another one. Authorities are currently taking a renewed look at several other deaths surrounding Lori Vallow and her husband, Chad Daybell. Lori's fourth husband, Charles, was shot to death during a July 2019 altercation by her brother, Alex Cox, who claimed he was acting in self-defense and was never charged. 3 months later, Chad's wife, Tammy Daybell, was found dead in her bed. A death police later called suspicious. Her body has been exhumed. In December, Alex Cox was found dead at his girlfriend's house. Authorities have performed an autopsy and the cause of death is pending. In addition, Cox has been alleged as a possible participant in a non-fatal drive-by shooting of Brandon Boudreaux, whose former wife, Melanie, is Lori's adult niece and the daughter of her dead sister, Stacey Cox Cope. Robert Jarvis and Garrett Smith, the attorneys for Melanie, now Melanie Pulaski, previously issued a joint statement to People denying the innuendos and allegations that she has been involved in any wrongdoings. She has cooperated with the FBI. So I think Melanie's new husband is, how do you say his name? Pulaski guy. He was wired up trying to get information for the FBI about the kids. Hey, you better get a divorce and run, buddy, or you're going to end up dead too. These people's sick. So Lori is she's still in jail, of course. Her bond didn't get reduced. It's still $1 million. And Lori and Chad Daybell are now officially under investigation for the possible murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy charges. And Alex Cox, he also attacked Lori's ex-husband, Joseph Ryan, before he died, because Joseph Ryan allegedly molested Colby, Lori's oldest son. That was what was on Dateline. And I did believe the boy when he talked about it. He just had a look in his eye that's very familiar to me. Story keeps getting crazier. Yeah, Lori also had another sister that died, but the sister that died was an infant, and I'm pretty sure it was before Lori was born. Hold on just a minute. Let me give Mark something. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But, okay, get this. I was just wondering how old Alex was when the infant died. I don't think they got no bondsman, Tremaine, will work with her. No one wants to bond her out, help her. And it's because she won't produce her kids. She won't tell anybody where they're at, won't let anybody know they're safe or anything. I think by this point, Lori would have produced her kids to get out of jail if they were alive. She is convinced she is a celestial being that can teleport. Won't she teleport her ass out of jail? Since, she's this celestial being, magical powers, won't she teleport her ass out of jail? It's very sad to watch him begging his mom to know where his siblings are. Yes, he is such a good-looking kid, too. I call him a kid. I know he's a grown man, but he's a kid to me. He's such a good-looking kid, so well-spoken, well-mannered. His wife's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Kind of look like Lori and Melanie a little bit, just, blonde hair and stuff. Lori was a beautiful woman at one time. There's something really wrong with her. As you can see in this picture, if you can see it up close, Lori is in court here, but her eyes look like there's something wrong with her. And sometimes people that's suffering from schizophrenia and stuff, their eyes will look really weird, glassy, wild looking. My grandfather's did. He was paranoid schizophrenic. And he had hallucinations and things like that. But yeah, Chad's the puppeteer, and I think Chad knows all this, end of the world crap's a bunch of bull crap. I even think his near-death experiences is a bunch of bull crap. He probably made that crap up just to have something to write about, creative writing, But I think he's pulling the strings. He's the puppeteer. He knows that she's got something wrong with her. Probably makes him feel powerful. This woman just thinks he's, a god. He's psychic. He's a god. He was telling one of his friends he thought Tammy was going to die before. Oh, I've had a vision. Tammy's going to die. Guess what? Tammy dies. Healthy woman in her 40s. Let me shut my door so I don't have to listen to that bagel whining. She must think Mark's going somewhere, so she's going to start crying. Oh, my goodness. Okay. He plays into her delusions. Yes. Well, I liked the Dateline episode because it explained everything about when Lori and Charles Vallow went to Hawaii and really how, I guess, Lori came to know Chad. I guess I assumed it's when they went to Hawaii, moved to Hawaii. And Chad was from Hawaii too. I think he was living there at the same time. I cannot stand this case for one reason. There's so many other things at the forefront besides the kids missing, and that really irritates me. The fact they're missing is drowned out. Yeah. Yeah. Because of all this other crazy stuff surrounding it. If the truth ever comes out, I could just about bet you my life that Alex Cox did all the dirty work for her and Chad. They didn't get their hands dirty murdering anybody. Alex did it. And somehow they convinced Alex to kill himself. Or either Alex was overcome with guilt and killed him on himself, or they convinced him one. That's what I feel. I don't feel that the kids are alive. Unfortunately, I hope and pray that they are. I don't feel like they are. I feel like those kids would have been produced by now to the authorities because Lori can't get out of jail. She's stuck in there with the coronavirus real bad. Nobody wants to help bond her out. None of the bondsmen. I wouldn't work with her either. These people are smart. They know if they help bond her out, they'll probably lose all kinds of business. Yeah, probably told him he would be a god or some shit because he was really into religion, Mel Mel. He was really into, his faith. And he seemed to be really close to his sister, would have done anything for her. I'm not defending Lori or anything, but people always say I look high because of my pupils, but I have hydrocephalus, a brain condition. Hydrocephalus, a brain condition, so if any of us meet, I'm not high. Well, yeah, sorry about that, Chrissy. I hate to hear that, girl. Yeah, sometimes, like after I do my mascara, eyeliner and stuff, my eyes will be real, real glassy. Some people, they got something wrong with them. It'll make their eyes like that. They'll look high. But I think she got some kind of bad mental illness. I would love to see what a real doctor had to say about her. Like a body dialogue person. Everyone was a god if they do her bidding. Yes. Good luck at the doctor, Mac. Have a good day. Jermaine, I'm at Burger King. Who I want hamburgers and fries. It's a damn shame that milkshake always. Jermaine, what is it with the milkshake machines at Burger King? Every time we ask for one too at our Burger King. Oh, they're tore up. Oh, we're out of stuff to make milkshakes. We're out of this. We're out of that. One time I got a caramel frappe from there, and I took a drink of it, and it was like taking a drink of poison or something. It was terrible, and those things are really good. I took it back to them. I was like, hey, this is freaking awful. So they got them a cup, got them some out of the machine, and it tasted awful to them too. I don't know what they did to it. I got salted caramel ice cream, guys. Even though it hurts my stomach. I've got some biscuits and gravy in the refrigerator. I didn't eat mine this morning from Hardee's. I'm on a diet, so no pickles. I love pickles. I like bread and butter pickles. Never lose hope. Didn't they say Lori and Chad visited a park with the children? Well, it was Lori and her brother Alex. They visited Yellowstone National Park. That was the last picture taken of Tylee. Nobody seen her after that day. I believe it was September 8th or 18th. I can't remember. Meow pies. Moon pies. Yeah, I've not had no moon pies in a couple of days. I got to quit eating moon pies. I've gained about 5 pounds back. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but hey, I'm happy. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's seen her leave the park. The FBI was looking for people that were at the park that day, if they had any pictures or anything like that, to come forward. And now JJ was seen after that day. He was saw on a doorbell camera playing with the neighbors' kids, but Tylee was not seen. See, Tylee and JJ were there when Charles Vallow got shot and killed by Alex. And if you listen to watch the body cam footage of Lori and Tylee when they go in to talk to investigators, someone had told Tylee what to say. The way she was, I know she's probably a mature kid and stuff, but that's just not the way a kid speaks. The words that she was using and stuff. And Lori Vallow, I saw body cam footage of her outside her house right after Charles was killed, and she's laughing to the cop. I mean, she's just acting like maybe a squirrel got run over or something and killed. She's like, oh gosh, I just moved here. I wonder what the neighbors are thinking, and laughs to the cop, something like that. Not those exact words. And I was like, the man you married and you adopted a child with was shot and killed in your house by your brother, and you're laughing, talking to the cop, asking you what happened? Crazy. I don't know what Skylar, Mark must be taking Skylar somewhere, and she's getting excited. I was trying to read Chrissy's comment. I'm no doctor, but y'all know I have been around medical environments my entire life, and I think Lori has more than a few screws loose. She's a nut job. Yeah, she don't got all her oars in the water, girl. I don't know where they would have put their bodies at. Never lose hope. The kids' bodies. Hey, Miss Murder. And something else we got to remember. Lori was online ordering wedding rings 2 weeks before Tammy died. 2 weeks before Tammy died, Lori knew she was going to marry Chad. She knew Tammy was going to die. She knew it. And it's not because she's a damn celestial being. Freaking nut job. I mean, this woman, they said this woman just changed overnight, snap of the fingers. She went from a normal person, a loving mother, to a complete wackadoodle. What is it, baby? Did they go, they not take you? I'm sorry. Well, you know how you are. You don't get along with nobody. My dog, she's upset. Skylar went out with Mark. I don't know what they're doing. They didn't take Lady because Lady can't get along with any other dogs if they go see Ruby the boxer. Well, did everybody have a good weekend? I had a busy weekend. Like, I got a lot of stuff done. Are we sure it wasn't the celestial dick when she met Chad? You know what? Speaking of the word celestial, it kills me that they say that Lori thinks she's a celestial being because my hubby nicknamed me Celestial because my name's Celeste. He nicknamed me Celestial, and he always calls me that. Instead of saying, "Hey, Celeste," he'll say, "Hey, Celestial." And now Lori thinks she is a heavenly being using that name. She is crazy. She ain't gonna lead nobody nowhere unless she leads some demons into hell. I thought I heard a dog. Yeah, that's my ladybug, guys. I'm going to have to get off here. And she's wanting to go outside and see what they're doing. I don't know if they left or not. Lady, we've been having some training sessions with Lady. You know, I like to let her loose and let her run, but I've been teaching her to come back to me. You know, so I'll let her run back to me and I'll praise her. She loves praise. So I'll praise her. She'll run again and come back to me. So we're training her. We're going to make her an agility course. I went to my niece's, let's see, I'm reading Lightfeather's comment. I went to my niece's Zoom baby shower Sunday. Oh, that's cool. Ariana, my friend rescued a duck and 12 ducklings yesterday. That was the excitement of my weekend. Oh, I'd love to see them. Hold on, lady. Put up 2 arches and prepped my garden. Then had my sis and her kids over for dinner. Had the best weekend ever. Oh, that's great, Jane. A light feathers at her kitchen table all weekend. Oh, Jamie sat with a sick cat, going to vet in a bit, hoping for the best. I hope the cat's okay too. We got to take Smokey to the vet and drop him off Tuesday. It's probably not going to be a good diagnosis. He's been coughing and kind of gagging, and he is an older schnauzer. I think he may have heart disease, guys. Gosh, my mom keeps calling, and I keep trying to end it. Yeah, it's not wanting to show my chat. I was reading. Okay. Miss Murder can't sleep. Have you ever took ZQL or melatonin? I used to take melatonin. Now, sometimes you'll have to take melatonin for a couple nights before it gets in your system. But if you don't like to take sleeping pills, melatonin's kind of like a more natural thing. Oh my God, I never knew that was your full name. I love it. Yeah, my name is Celeste Cecilia Chrissy Lee. Hey, Tina. Yeah, so I just go by CC. Yeah, Jamie, I've been real upset over Smokey. Smokey's Mark's dog. He had Smokey before we met. So when I met Smokey in 2013, he's 3 years old and a little asshole. It's the meanest schnauzer I ever come across in my life, the meanest dog. But then after he got around me and got around the other dogs, his attitudes changed. He had never gave anyone a kiss in his life until he met me. Mark's like, he only liked Mark. Mark's like, that dog's never even kissed me. That dog's totally obsessed with me. He loves me. Sometimes I can look at him, I see he's get cataracts on his eyes. His eyes is glassy. I'll just start crying, and Mark will be like, what? And I'm just like, I dread, man, losing Smokey. I just love my little fuzzy butt. You know, it's like Smokey needed a mom and family. He was took, Mark, I'll just tell you, I'll be honest, Mark's ex-wife bought that dog for her son. Her son actually drowned a couple years ago, unfortunately. But as soon as they bought the dog, they got a divorce. They didn't stay married long. And Smokey didn't like her and her son because they argued and stuff all the time. But anyways, when they split up, she took the dog with her, and he had to pay her $1,000 to get that dog back. He was just a puppy when this happened. It's a crazy story. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. It was my great grandmother's name. My great grandmother raised my mom, and she died when I was 9 months old. And she was sick with cancer when my mom was pregnant, and she was like, "Name her after me." So yeah, that's how I got that name. But they didn't call my Mama like Mama Celeste. They called her Mama Lesty. It's so weird because my last name is the same as my great grandmother's. It's just a coincidence that happened because I ended up marrying Timothy's dad. And even though he's from Baltimore, he's got the same last name as my granny's side of the family. But, anyways, on my great grandmother's tombstone, you see Celeste Cecilia and the last name exactly like mine. Yeah. She died in 1980. Hey, the Queen. Oh, Cecilia, breaking my heart. That song. Oh, there is a song, Cecilia. I forgot about that. I don't know who sings it. I always hated that name growing up. And I'm going to tell you something else I hated in school. The teachers would say, because my name, Celeste, it actually has an A at the end, but the A is silent. Most people spell Celeste Celeste. That's not how mine's spelled. Mine is Celesta, but the A is silent. But in school, they would call me Celesta. It is not Celesta. It used to irk the hell out of me. So I started spelling it Celeste in school, so the damn teachers would quit calling me Celesta. So annoying. No way, the Queen. Your name's not Celeste. Is it really? I never used to hear my name, but now there is a Bridget everywhere. Yeah, I didn't know your name was Bridget, Miss Murder. Sing Cecilia Simon and Garfunkel. Is it really? Oh, I didn't know it. Well, we got two Celestes here. Let me ask you a question. Did you follow the Watts case, the Queen C? Because I'm telling you, that really bothered me having the same name as baby Cece. I know that sounds crazy and weird, but I don't know. I don't know. It messed with me. Especially because her middle name started with a C too, just like mine. Yes, we have the same name. My name is Celeste Cecilia, but I don't spell my name with the E on the end. It's an A that's silent. Mm-hmm. It's the way my grandmother's was spelt too. No, that's not crazy. It with me too. Yeah, it bothered me. I was like, oh my gosh. I will never forget the first time I saw on the news that Shanann and the girls were missing. The first time I saw Chris Watts. I'll never forget it. Y'all know on May 24th will be 1 year. 1 year since Jennifer Dulos disappeared. Still can't find her body. We're going to do a review of that case from the beginning to now. Here one day, maybe tomorrow. Maybe we should wait till the anniversary. I don't know, but we're going to do it. I was very passionate about that case. I still am. Um, just really not much to talk about anymore with it because Bodas killed himself. My name is Celeste Marie, and Bella's middle name is Marie. Oh my goodness, double whammy there. My niece's name is Sadra Marie. Hey, the Queen, have you ever seen the Mama Celeste pizzas at the store? I bought one day just because I had my name on it. Because you know why? You can never find any keychains, anything personalized with Celeste on it. Sometimes you can find Cecilia, but my middle name is spelled different than most other Cecilias. I was typing how mine's spelled. Something like that. I don't even know how to spell my own name. I always misspell my, oh, it's C-E-C-E. Like that. For a long time, y'all, I misspelled my middle name until I looked at my damn birth certificate. Yeah, it's C-E-C-E-I-L-I. No, you can never find anything. I found one keychain, and it was down in Gatlinburg. It was one of those wooden keychains where it's, it's like your name's cut out into the wood. I find Bridget a lot, the French version. Could never find the Irish version. Have you always been called CC? No, not really. Some of my family do a little bit. Some of my friends used to. But actually, everyone calls me Sissy. My nickname is Sis. Yeah. My papa called me CC and Sissy Cat. But no, not everybody's always called me that now. Don Lewis was supposed to be sleeping with the woman named Pam. Pam, I knew you was a wild one, girl. I'm just kidding. Never lose hope. I like the name Bridget. Alex B that comes into the chat, she named her little girl Harley, Harli. Which, my hubby Mark, when I told him about it, he thought it was great because he loves his Harley Davidson. Oh, I'm going to make a video when the Harley gets brought back home. It's at Mark's friend's house. He's going to put a battery and do something else to it. And anyways, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to show Jeff Lowe what a Harley Davidson looks like, since he don't know. Oh, there's Alex. Harley James. I love that name. You know what? If I ever had another kid and it was a little boy, I may name him Jesse James. I love that name. Jesse James. Hey, Miss Melissa. Speaking of names, the duck and goose that come up the hill, I named them Jack and Jill because they come up my hill to eat. But I wish I'd named them Bonnie and Clyde. They was here bright and early this morning wanting breakfast. They're starved to death. I know a Jesse James do. Oh, that's so cool. It's almost 2 years since the Watts case. I can't believe it. Yes, Miss Murder. I got not made fun of, but the boys would say stuff about my name. They would call me Celeste Molest. Even though nobody at school knew anything about my childhood or anything that went on, they just knew that rhymed, and they liked to irritate me. And they also called me Jugs because I had big boobs. Freaking idiots. You know what? And one of the boys that started that, Jugs, is because I had big boobs in high school. But it's just jealous because I wouldn't go out with him. He's a loser, strung out on dope now. He was a loser in school too. Miss Mary Nicole goes in for her. Yeah, look, I knew that Nicole Atkinson is sick. I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. I cannot watch her videos. It bothers me too much to see her that sick. Jermaine, me and Cece just found out we have the same name, just different spelling. Yeah, I didn't know, I knew your name was the Queen C, but I didn't know what the C stood for. That's so cool. Yeah, Ginger, it's hard to watch Nicole's videos. Can't watch someone that sick. He's probably got man boobs by now. They call it his. Yeah. Well, when I was in 7th grade, I looked like an 18-year-old girl. You know, I had big boobs, curvy girl, of course. I was skinny then, though. Hey, I've been watching. Oh, yeah, yeah. I am addicted to TikTok. I need an intervention. I've just been sitting and watching good looking men in video. I need help. I'm addicted bad. I'm like, where did all these men come from? I mean, y'all got to check it out. If you don't got TikTok, you need to get in my Discord because I'm always downloading their videos and sharing them. Oh, the Queen C. I showed if you got big boob problems, yesterday in my members stream, I showed a bra that I bought. And they come from Walmart. It's the most comfortable bra I've ever bought in my life. It's got support, underwiring. You don't show the rolls in the back. You know how your bra will do. Make it show through your shirt like you got like rolls. Don't do that. Your boobs stay in when you bend over. You don't even feel like you've got it on. And it's by Vanity Fair. Where is my bra? I think I took it back through there. I was trying to find the exact name of it. But it's not too hard to find at Walmart. They don't got but like one little section, Vanity Fair there. I was so surprised of how comfortable this bra is. And it gives you good support. I mean, you can't even tell you've got it on. And your boobs don't fall out. For girls that's got big boobs, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time you bend over, your boobs is falling out. You're trying to adjust your bra. I'm telling you, for $14, I bought 2 of them. Everyone's getting sick from the corona at Walmart. Well, you know, I saw where they was talking about Macy's opening back up and they were talking about people trying on clothes. I didn't even think about that crap. Think about that. People going in places trying on clothes. But they said that they weren't going to put the clothes directly back on the rack. They were going to wait 24 hours. Excuse me, wait 24 hours. How not like steam them or something? You know what I mean? For you. Or just tell people, hey, can't try on clothes right now. And they're not going to be like doing the makeup on people where they give like people a sample right there when they're in the store, maybe apply some lipstick or something to them. So you should consider getting paid for trying things and promoting them. Hey, if some company would reach out to me, I wish my channel was bigger and then maybe I'd get like sponsored by products sometimes and test them out for y'all. Yeah, if I had a lot of extra money, which I got money, yeah, but I just take care of a lot of animals. I got bills and stuff. But I was getting ready to say, if I had a lot of extra money, I would order stuff from Amazon and try it out on camera, test it out, you know, unbox it, test it out and stuff. But I just, you know, don't really have it to buy all that nonsense. The stuff, you know, that I'm just going to do a video on and then probably never use. But I am going to start every month when I get my Ipsy, showing y'all what I got. And also telling you about the previous month's little bag that I got after I tried it out, you know, if I liked it or not. Oh, I used to sell Avon, the Queen. My granny sold Avon 30-some years, too. Yeah, I didn't sell it that long, but I done pretty good. I done pretty good. You make like 40% of what you sell. Sure do. People breathing the virus on the merchandise. Yeah, very much. And just think, you pick up stuff, people pick up stuff, then put it back on the shelf, then someone else comes and picks it up. Hey, getting their germs. That woman in Walmart the other day, she's like, I didn't clean that buggy because I was going in and I got one of those wipes to sanitize it. And I was like, well, I'm going to do it again. I was smart like. Hey, if I want to clean my buggy again, I'm going to clean it. Just the way she said it. April may be a great career path. It is. I could probably sell a lot. And I think I could sell it online too. We may consider doing that. I love Avon. I love their product. I love their Skin So Soft and the Skin So Soft spray oil. It's good for keep mosquitoes and gnats off. It's scary about Walmart. I'm right around the corner. Be safe. I'm not going in there without a mask. I felt like a dumbass, y'all. I felt like a total dumbass the other day in there without a mask. I had that pink handkerchief thing with me. I didn't want to go in there looking like I was a damn bank robber. Like I'm damn Bonnie and Clyde walking into Walmart. And then I noticed, I was like, everybody's looking at us, Mark, because we don't got masks on. And they were. They were. There was a couple more people in there, but I'm not going back. See, so you can reach out to companies. I need to reach, can I? Maybe I should do, reach out to the coffee company, Maxwell House, Dunkin' Donuts, or something. Robbery is a desired look nowadays, they say. Yeah. Oh, guys, I've got to get off here. I want a lady sitting here begging me to go outside to see what they're doing. And I'm a bad dog parent because I've just been sitting here running my mouth, even though she's patiently waiting. Cece, you'd fit into my town. No one wears. Oh, gee, don't judge me. I just don't have one. I didn't want to go in there looking like a bank robber. I'm going to get one though, or make me one out of a sock. But the lady that owns the fabric house in my hometown, sells fabric to sew with and stuff. She's got some cute ones made up, so I'm going to go get me one and Timothy. I'm required at work to wear one. Yeah, it's really dumb of me to go out like that. Then people's probably looking at me like, hey, is she going to contaminate us? They don't know. I've been at the house, not around anybody. They don't know. Anyways, thanks, everybody. Have a great day. And I'm going to put the link if anybody's watching replay, if they want to join the channel membership. We're going to do private chats for members only. Make that a regular thing that we do once a week, maybe more. But anyways, I love y'all. Have a great day. Be kind and peace.